Oh, it's been a great week. I hope you had a really amazing week. This is Mark Avens here, creator of the Lean Body Breakthrough for busy moms and dads over 40 who are looking to get back in shape, get that weight off without impossible diets or long workouts. Now, a little bit about that later on. What I wanted to share with you now about what typically happens, I see a lot of times happen. The weeks start out great. Monday, you're on that healthy pursuit. You have your game plan. You're all set up Monday. You do really well. You get to the gym. You get your healthy meals in. You prepare even maybe a meal or two. You got your lunches prepared. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe kind of a little slack off. You things that you had prepared maybe aren't so prepared. And then Wednesday, and Thursday gets a little stressful. Come Friday, things are blurry, right? Things are blurry. Maybe think about blurry, because I can tell you these are relatively new glasses and I need to clean them. So just give me a moment. I need to clean them. But up until probably and I wear contacts most of the time, but occasionally I got to give my eyes. Now they're really blurry. They're really like dirty more than blurry. But for a while, I had a pair of glasses for probably about 10 or 15 years that I just had on standby when my contacts maybe got kind of where they were bothering me and I needed to take them out. But really up until probably about a year or two ago, I got these new prescription, and they were not only blurry, my old glasses got all scratched and dirty. But isn't that the truth? When you're going into the weekend, you maybe started off really, really well during the week, and then towards the end of the week, things just got blurry. Like life got blurry, got a little dirty. Maybe your plans didn't go as quite according to plan. Maybe instead of 4 workouts or 3 workouts, maybe you only got 1 workout in, right? And now the weekend's here, right? You're ready for the weekend and things are already blurry. And I know what happens a lot of times, and why I want to share this on a Friday, is going into your weekend where you may struggle. Maybe the biggest challenge for you to stay on track with your goals, to stay on track with your diet, to stay on track with your health, trying to be more active. I know Netflix can just lure you in. There's so many good shows, and without all the commercials, it's very easy to just get sucked into your couch. But I would say is things tend to get blurry when that happens, and the last thing you want is going into next week, going into the start of another week, Monday, is not just being blurry, but completely being like you can't see a thing. And then you just get discouraged and depressed and upset. You don't want to get on the scale because you're pissed off that you let things get out of hand towards the end of the week and the weekend. So when life gets blurry, it's time to adjust your focus. If you know life is starting to get blurry towards the middle and end of the week, it's time to get refocused. Just like a pair of glasses, right? Just like I told you. In fact, 20 years ago, and I've been wearing contacts since high school. So that's been a long time, almost 30 years, right? But my eyes have changed over time, and the pair of glasses that I used to have, after they got dirty after a while, I had to not only adjust my focus, but I also had to get a new prescription. And where did I get that new prescription? From a doctor. In fact, I think it's every year, I have to get my eyes checked in order for me to be able to fill my prescription in my contacts. And I would say is the same thing should happen when it comes to your health and your wellness and where you're at right now. Maybe you need to, take your glasses off and clean them so that you can see a little bit better. Maybe it's time, though, if you just keep seeing things blurry, like the pair of glasses, right? If you can feel me, if you're maybe in your 40s or older and you've had to change your prescription, maybe you only needed reading glasses and maybe now you're worse off and you need different kinds of lenses, or maybe your eyes just got worse and worse, but you needed to get those checked out and you needed to adjust for the blurriness. You needed to get your eyes checked so that there could be a new prescription. And that's what happens when people come into my coaching program. Things are maybe blurry for a while. Maybe their weeks, not only their weekends were blurry, maybe their weeks or their months, maybe even for some, and I know for a fact I have some people come on and the last 10 years have been blurry. Not just their weekends, the last 10 years that caused them to put the 40 pounds of weight on their body or 50 pounds of weight. And it's time for a new prescription because now you're 10 years older or 15, 20 years older. And it's time for not the eye doctor, but maybe the fitness doctor to come in and share with you what you need now in order for you to get clarity and be able to focus on what you need to see. And if you struggle into your weekends, it may be just wiping off the lenses and to see what you're doing over the weekend that's ruining, your results that you work so hard at during the week. And I'll tell you, going into the weekend, one of the things I can share with you is this. First off, if you don't have a plan or any structure, don't expect results to get through the weekend and be successful in your weekend if you haven't made any plans or any structure and you have no goals set to achieve through the weekend. So first and foremost, if you don't, go ahead and build that in. And here's just a simple tip to get you through the weekend. Give yourself a grade from what you did this week. Give yourself a Monday through Friday grade and base it on 7 days and give yourself a score out of 7. All right, well, I was on track 4 out of the 7. Well, do the math, whatever that looks like. Is that 66% or 70%? You give yourself a grade and realize you're probably going to get 70% worth of results, right? If you go into the weekend and before you go into the weekend, say, well, I really wanted to work out 4 days a week and I wanted to only go out to eat once and I went out 3 times. And okay, well, maybe that means then you need to back off this weekend, or maybe it needs you need to add something else. And maybe you didn't, your goal was 4 workouts this week and you're going to take off the weekend and you only did 2 workouts. Well, your plans for the weekend could be to work out Saturday and Sunday, right? Does that make sense? I hope it does. But the only way to go into your weekend, the only way to have clarity and to remove the blurriness from your weekend is to adjust your focus. And a lot of times people just don't have the ability to adjust the focus on their own. Now, if it would be easy, if I didn't have to go to a doctor and spend the money and I could just do it myself, I would probably figure out how to adjust my focus, my glasses. If I could design and know how to put together new contact lenses or maybe make new lenses for myself, then I'd be able to do it. But, that's just not the case. I have to go to the eye doctor. So with regards to you, if you're struggling with your health and your fitness, if you struggle with blurry vision, not knowing what you need or what your body needs to lose the weight, to get in shape, to eat healthy, to exercise properly based on where you're at right now, then it's maybe time to get a new prescription for your health and your fitness. And what that means for me is to help fill that prescription. All you need to do is hop on a call, send me a message. All you got to do is send me a quick message. You can just give me, hey, I need some help, or you can send me a private message and say, Mark, I need some help. Let's get on a call. It's a quick 10-minute call. Listen, there's no strings attached. I'm not trying to hard sell you. In fact, the last thing I want is to try to sell you. I want you to actually feel the need to come into my world. Hey, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing it for 25 years. But if you don't know what you're doing, would you rather just continue winging it or go to somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, or maybe rely on an app or some sort of a Fitbit or think that Weight Watchers is going to do it for you? Listen, Weight Watchers have been around, not so much because there's more and more people that need Weight Watchers, and this is not necessarily knocking that. Weight Watchers is around because people keep coming back on it and off of it and on it again and off of it. And just like the diets that are out there, the keto that used to be the Atkins, that used to be this diet, they're all the same. They're not going to give you a permanent solution. And the reason why I'm continuing to do this, and have been doing it for the last 25 years, is because I know I can provide the solution. And I know there's a lot of people out there that need that prescription, right? So if you're having trouble with clarity, if you're blurry in your vision going through the weekends or your weeks, or just knowing what that looks like, all you have to do is hop on a quick call. Again, there's not even a cost for it. In fact, my coaching calls do require a cost. But for you to hop on a quick call with me to find out where you're at, what you're trying to achieve, to see where things are blurry, and then that we can do this. We can maybe clear that out, or we can actually take off the old glasses, put on a new pair of glasses, give you clarity and focus so that you can have exactly what you need going in to your weekends and your weeks, give you the solution that you need. That's what it's about. So listen, Mark Avens, coach of the Lean Body Breakthrough Coaching Program for busy moms and dads over 40 who are looking for clarity, right? Who are looking for maybe a new prescription, looking to do it without impossible diets or long workouts. So if this sounds like you, go ahead and send me a message. If you're doing awesome, have an amazing weekend. Take care and God bless. We'll see you.